He stepped into the cage with the aura of a king, but by the end of the fight, he was carried out like a broken man. Korean fighter Lee Sin-woo entered with supreme confidence. His intimidating presence meant to shake his opponent before the battle even began. But in the end, it wasn't just his opponent he terrified, it was everyone watching. From the very first moment, his rival, Pyeon Ye-jun, made it clear that he wasn't there to play Lee Sin's mind games. Standing calm and composed, Ye-jun read every movement as if he had studied them his whole life. Seeing this, Lee Sin tried to rattle him with an intense death stare, but it had zero effect. His opponent remained unfazed, waiting for the fight to begin. As soon as the opening bell rang, Lee Sin exploded forward, throwing wild strikes, looking to overpower his rival with sheer aggression. But that plan backfired in the worst way possible. Instead of overwhelming Ye-jun, he ran straight into a storm of precise counters. Each reckless attempt to attack was met with a brutal response. Sharp jabs, devastating leg kicks, and pinpoint combinations. It was like watching a man sprint into a meat grinder. The moment he stepped in, he was picked apart with surgical precision. By the time the first round ended, Lee Sin was wobbling, struggling to keep his balance. His face showed the damage of every mistake he had made. Ye-jun, on the other hand, looked untouched, like he had just finished a warm-up session. The commentators couldn't stop talking, shocked by the sheer level of domination. It felt as if every single strike could end the fight. And yet, somehow, Lee Sin survived into the second round. But surviving wasn't enough. When the second round started, it was clear his body was barely holding up. His movements were sluggish, his breathing heavy. The confidence he had walked in with had disappeared, but his pride wouldn't let him quit, and that only made things worse. Ye-jun, sensing the inevitable, closed the distance and unleashed a final combination. A clean shot landed, Lee Sin's body gave out, and he collapsed to the canvas. The referee didn't hesitate. He had seen enough. The fight was over, and so was Lee Sin's illusion of invincibility.